Here we go. Tuesday morning, you're here getting your arts into gear on West Bremer Radio, and materialising out of a camera near you is Glasgow.
Hello, Brad. How are you today?
Good morning. What's going on?
Lovely Tuesday morning. Mate, I'm really excited. Really excited because,
That's a change.
I know. Usually, now don't start with me. It's only early yet. But we've got Sarah, I'm going to get this right, Dinsey.
Hey!
Sarah
Well
Dinsey.
done.
This is really exciting. This is exciting news. Now, Sarah is actually written, producing, directing, and acting in a 5-part miniseries. Do you call it a miniseries?
It is a miniseries.
It is a miniseries that's actually been filmed in Ipswich.
How good.
How exciting is this?
So we should welcome Sarah
I was going to do that. How did I get there? I was too busy giving all the promo,
You've got to do the intro. You've got to build it up.
You've got to make it sound
Yeah,
really
'cause
exciting.
what do I know, right? Yeah.
But like the miniseries is called Falling in Slow Motion, which is lovely. Now, Sarah, welcome to Ipswich Bremer.
Thank you.
We did Ipswich Bremer,
Get
West
your arts
Bremer,
into
whatever.
gear podcast, but anyway, let's not
that'll do.
detract
But
too
how
far from the
exciting
branding.
is this?
I'm
Now
excited
tell
to be
me,
here.
I
Thank you.
have watched the trailer. I told you that before. It is very heart-wrenching, the trailer. But it's based on your real life. Oh,
It
sort
is.
of.
Yeah, it's inspired by real events. So the character that I play has rheumatoid arthritis. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I've had it since I was 26.
Okay.
years old.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't actually diagnosed until I was 30. So I had 4 years of not really knowing what was wrong with
So,
me.
sorry,
okay.
can you just explain what that is?
Rheumatoid arthritis
Yep.
is an autoimmune condition where my body attacks itself. So it thinks that
Okay.
there's something wrong, like, if you had an injury or a flu, so it attacks my joints, causes inflammation, stiffness, poor
Wow.
mobility.
Wow.
It's quite debilitating. I've had 5 surgeries on my knees in a short span
my
of time.
goodness.
And lots of different trials of medications. I take fortnightly injections, steroids, a bunch of
Is it common?
medications. More so in females than males.
It's another thing
Yeah.
men miss out on.
Yeah. yeah. Look,
I mean,
All right,
I was
thanks.
thinking, I was meaning like you seem to get it rough. Women, don't they? Get it tough.
look,
they get it tough.
it is. I mean, men do get it, and children as well. Actually, young
geez.
children can get it as well.
But it's
So
a fairly serious thing, isn't it?
it is a serious condition,
But-
and there's no cure for it.
No.
So it's just
You have to
something you
learn
learn to
to live
manage
with
it.
it? Yeah,
Yes, and
okay.
you do get a little bit of anxiety and grief that kind of can come along with it when you don't get to do the things
Okay.
that you want to do
So
as well.
during one of your periods of obviously suffering this,
Yeah.
how did you decide I'm going to write a 5-part miniseries about?
Yeah, I was actually
this?
bedridden when I started writing this. I lived in Hattonvale at the
Oh,
time,
yeah,
actually,
okay.
and not much to do out there. Well, there wasn't
Even
back
if
then
you weren't
anyway.
bedridden, it's still not much to do. Yeah, sorry,
but I
Hattonvale.
was really bedridden, really unwell, and I just started writing, and it helped me kind of escape into a different sort of world and place as a distraction, I guess.
Which art does.
So back then it was a feature film that I was writing, and I called a bunch of my friends because I thought, I want to do this with people I feel safe with, because it's very vulnerable, sharing stories about personal experiences. So I got some of my friends together, actors and cast and crew, and we got a grant from Ipswich City Council and from Arts Queensland, and we made a proof of concept, which is the video that you saw. That's on YouTube.
Yeah,
and we filmed
anyone
that
can
around
see that,
Ipswich.
can't they? It's on YouTube.
It
I mean,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
you should watch it, people.
We'll put the
'cause-
link
put
in the
link on
podcast,
because it's
yeah.
actually quite touching and beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It was really nice. It had its own challenges, though. We filmed that during COVID pre-vaccine.
Oh,
So that
okay,
was
yeah.
interesting. But while we were filming that, we had all kinds of obstacles and challenges that came along. One of the biggest ones, I think, though, our main character, Nate. Yes, I wrote him. He was based on my first love, my first boyfriend, and we were friends our whole lives. But he he died actually while we were making this. He fell into a coma. It was unexpected, and he passed away while we were filming the proof of concept.
Wow.
So we never got to see it finish.
Oh, jeez.
no.
So that was a really difficult time for us, and I took a big break from it. It wasn't something I really felt like I could keep doing, so I put it on the shelf for a while. And then my friends and people that were part of Falling in Slow Motion said to me, this story is really important and we don't want you to give up on it. So I sort of revisited it and decided to include the experiences with losing Nate at the end. And that's how the miniseries came to be.
Yeah.
So we see the main character's Nate and Joni. At the end of the feature film, there's a wedding scene, and it's really lovely. The series actually picks up from them driving home from the wedding, and there's an accident, and Nate falls into a coma. And so the mini-series is all of the characters saying their goodbyes and being at his bedside.
Oh,
and
gosh.
the flashbacks.
I don't know if I can watch
emotional.
this.
And all the flashbacks.
This is supposed to be a fun show. Jeez.
All the flashbacks are how they met and their story of how they met up to the wedding, and then it ties it back into the wedding.
So it starts at the end and goes back. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's going to be beautiful. So it's going to be, I mean, as I said, the trail, if it's anything like the trail, as I said, I was tearing up at the end of that, and it didn't even get to that part.
Yeah.
So that's
it's good. It's a dramedy, so it's got some comedy in there, some really Aussie larrikin humour, and we have a great cast. James Mason from Neighbours. He played Chris Pappas on Neighbours for 5 years.
There you go. That's who it was. I knew it was someone from Neighbours was in this show. Yeah.
And Lawrence Ola from Step One ads and Sleeping Duck and Canard's Hire, I think he does as well. Oh. And then our lead actor, Jesse Aquaningo, he's amazing.
Step One, I just got it.
The underwear, right?
The underwear ad. Because when you said Step One, I was thinking of a boys group, in Step.
No, that's One Direction.
That's One Direction.
It's going in no direction at the moment.
It's Step 5. I got Step 5 and One Direction mixed up.
Very
the
different.
underwear ad. Get it? Okay.
Now you got it. Who else was I up to? Kristen Barros. She plays my sister as well. And
this is pretty cool.
And Chris Charteris as well. He plays kind of like, if you remember American Pie.
Yeah.
He plays like the Stifler sort of character, like the Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother, that kind of character. So there's nice moments of comedy because no one really wants to watch non-stop, drama and heartache. You need to sprinkle in a bit of
lighten it up.
Yeah. And I think really there's a little bit of comedy and humour in everyday things that we go through. There's little moments that we've all experienced.
This is amazing. We are going to come back. I'm getting the
We
finger here. I always
details.
get this thing, but don't go because this is really touching and beautiful and quite exciting for Ipswich. So don't go. Can we do
really
part
making
2?
It
is.
You've got one in there.
I got a heart there somewhere.
All right.
We're going to come back because I really want to hear more, and also we want to talk about how people can get to see this and the crowdfunding and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll cover it all next, right here as we
Don't
get
go
your ass
away,
in the
people.
gear. My lord, settle down, mate. On West Brom Radio.
Check Air Conditioning is excited to announce they are now offering electrical works. From general electrical repairs and service upgrades to ceiling fans, smoke alarms, power points and so much more. And don't forget, we are also still your go-to name for all things air conditioning. Check Air Conditioning has been your trusted family-owned and operated air conditioning specialist for over 25 years. And now, let them look after your electrical needs. To book your free air conditioning or electrical quote, visit checair.com.au. Quote conditions apply.
Getting your arts into gear on a Tuesday morning. We're back with part 2
of falling in slow motion, mate.
That's right.
Falling in slow motion. Actually, I can't even get quite funny about this because it is actually a beautiful, serious story. So I'm sorry I'm not my usual jovial self.
No, it's all
but
right.
It's so beautiful.
All the outtakes will come out soon anyway.
But I just love this story. I think it's beautiful. And I'm really looking forward to it. Now, filming doesn't start till, did you say, possibly February?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we're looking at crowdfunding. Obviously, you need money to get this up and running and everything. Yep. But one of the things I want to say to the Ipswich people out there who listen to this has been filmed nearly entirely in Ipswich.
Yes.
Which is fantastic. And if you look at the trailer, you'll actually find, I know that spot. I think up the old RSL and we're talking
the Memorial Park.
We've got
there,
Banshees.
Yeah, there's actually in the series there's a few more locations. There's Rafter and Rose. Ungermann brothers.
Yep.
Last time we filmed, they were in the old location. They're in the new one now for this time. And one computer shop.
Oh, yes.
As well.
Yeah.
Definitely Banshees. Yeah. Al at Banshees is wonderful. Their support's been really great.
Alan and Tim, they're fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
But I just love the fact that this is such an amazing story being filmed in this amazing city. And, it makes me really proud to be part of, to listen to your story. No, I'm not part of it. I've actually asked for an audition, but they didn't want me. So
I wonder why.
Apparently
probably will run away again. It's like
I'm sure my people will call your people.
Yeah, I'm waiting by the phone, waiting. But, I love this, and I think Ipswich still do Ipswich proud, and I think you should be very proud of your story.
Yeah,
I think I'm really looking forward to it.
I really enjoy filming here. Yeah, it's the businesses are really supportive. The community loves it. Everyone's sort of rallied behind it. We're also talking to local artists for buying and hiring their art and putting it on the walls as part of our set.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, it was completely accidental that I got in touch with you. I don't know how this happened.
But this isn't your first radio show either. You've done productions before. So tell us a little bit about your past productions.
So I've worked on a few feature films, independent feature films. I've also done some short films. Some of them have been in film festivals at the Gold Coast. There was Shorts in Surfers Paradise, and it screened out on the beach there. Everyone had beanbags watching it and stuff.
How cool.
That was a lot of fun. One of the feature films I worked on in 2008 went to Cannes, I think, on DVD, and you used to be able to get it at Sanity, if Sanity is still a thing.
Jeez.
Showing my age now. And so we've made quite a few short films, music videos and things, and I'm actually co-directing another TV series called Practice Patience at the moment as well. So,
So is this your main employment?
This is
it. Yeah.
I have another job as well,
Pays
but this
the
is
bills.
my love. Yeah, this is.
We've all got one of those. One we love to do.
I actually love both my jobs, so I'm really lucky. The one that gives me money, and the one that takes all my money.
But look, I can't wait for this. So, filming in February. When do we expect to see this? Like, what sort of period? Are we
I
looking
hope by the end of 2025, the pilot should be out.
Yeah.
We are looking at getting onto ABC, Stan, any of the streaming services. If we don't have any luck with that, we'll definitely release it on YouTube. But the main goal is to get it onto streaming services.
Drop my name, they'll put you straight on.
Yeah, that'll get us straight through the door, straight to the Oscar nominations.
That's right,
all the
straight
way
in.
Please don't believe it. It's probably the name is tarnished.
I'm just very excited.
We will be sharing a lot of the journey on our socials as well, so
wonderful.
people can follow along. We'll have lots of behind-the-scenes clips. We'll show lots of stuff.
And there's lots of way people can become involved in this as like part of the crowdfunding. And obviously you'll need crowds, won't you?
We will need extras, people of Ipswich.
Just sort of saying, I've got experience acting.
There we go. Well,
at least 2 plays.
Again, my people will call your people.
Why do I hear that all the time?
You haven't got the hint yet, obviously.
No.
But where can if people want to support this, where can they go?
The Australian Cultural Fund is a crowdfunding campaign, a platform that we're using. All donations over $2 are tax deductible.
There you go.
Yes. And as little as $2 helps. It all builds up. I think sometimes people get a bit intimidated that they need to donate more, but really every dollar helps with things like this. And it all goes towards paying for our locations. So it's going back into the community as well. We're buying all our props and our wardrobe from here, hiring our art, all those kind of things. We have an artist, Paulina, who's
the singer.
Who's contributing to our soundtrack. So it's all going back into the community.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
What a fantastic community event. Arts community. But arts community is amazing. Yeah. And I'm so glad that you contacted and, we got this opportunity to talk to you because I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too.
You should be.
It's been waiting a long time. So.
I'm not ready. I don't want to finish.
We'll wrap it up. We will have Sarah back.
Please.
Maybe when they've started filming.
Yeah, I would love that. Thank you.
Definitely have you back. And if you need any more support, from artists or anything like that.
Yeah, and local businesses and things as well. If anyone wants to come on board, and we can do some plugging for local businesses.
Definitely. That'll be fantastic.
Thanks guys.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Our pleasure. All right. We've just gotten your arts into gear. You're all right?
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Emotional. Watch the trailer and you'll understand. I just want everyone, please, last word, please go watch the trailer because you will understand why
We'll put a link to it so you can easily grab to it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Glenn.
We're back, getting your arts into gear in a moment. Stay with us.